Good morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm up, kind of running late. Gonna just get this walk in and Henny, and it's on Tails, all beat up. I'm gonna put it in my other shit. I don't know if I got it in there. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Good morning, Lisa Taylor. Good morning, Rue Turner. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. It's Sunday morning. We're blessed. I put on the ED. I didn't know if I said that right. I should have just said we're blessed. But I think past tense. Hey, Adrian Dupree. Good morning to you. Good morning, Don Pride. Good morning, KCK. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Um, hey, Lisa in the building. We got two Lisas. We got Lisa Taylor and we got Lisa. We got Krista Powell. We got Catherine Hickman in here. Good morning. I know this is church time, you guys. I told you our church is still closed. I mean, you can go sit in a parking lot and, if you need it, they're closing down our state again. So, you know. So, here's my shadow. Everybody be like, oh, I'm looking at your shadow. So, but let me tell you the bad news. Hey, Danae, how you doing? So I went and I weighed myself after I got from my walk yesterday, and it was not good. Yes, it was not good. So it was good on the 8th when I weighed. It was like 5 pounds. No, it wasn't all the way 5 pounds. It was 4 pounds. It was just barely hitting 4 pounds. But I was happy about it. Like I said, if I lose 1 pound, I'm happy. But the scale, it went up. It went back up to the 4 pounds that I would have been able to present to you guys and say, yes, I lost 4 pounds. But nope, I got on the scale, the 4 pounds that I thought I was gonna be presenting to you guys, that I seen on the 8th. It didn't. It said no. It said you ain't lost nothing. So I'm like, well, okay. I wasn't really sad or angry about it. Nope. It just was what it was. And so, yeah, try to figure it out myself going, what the heck happened? Because for some unknown reason, and I'm thinking, well, when I went and got on the scale and figured out I lost 4 pounds, close to 5 pounds, oh man, I was excited. I wanted to tell you guys, I lost another 4 pounds. Matter of fact, I was like, all the haters, yeah, you're not going to be able to say nothing. Well, I don't care what they say, to be honest with you. I didn't lose the 4 pounds. I'm pretty sure it'll come off. I guess my weight's going to be, I don't know. I don't know. But, I didn't lose the 4 pounds. It's right where it was, the day that I was happy that I had lost the big number, the 2 digits. But I'm still out here walking no matter what. I'm not going to walk a lot today because I've got another hobby or something to do. I done cleaned a little bit of my garage, and now I got something else I got to kind of get on and work on. And it's easier to work on it in the morning time because it's cooler. And now my back is kind of aching a little bit. I love you too, Freddie. Good morning, Marcia. Avalanche. Good morning to you. So, good morning. So, yeah, but this, I'm going to start doing my setups and my jumping jacks. I ain't really kicked it off like I need to. I did a couple of them 2 days. And actually, I had 4 days to do them. I only did them like two. So, but every little thing helps. So I'm not really angry about it or sad about it. I'm just not. I'm just not angry or sad about it. You know. Good morning, Krista. How are you doing? So, thank you guys for showing up, coming on in here. I'll sit down a little bit. Papa's birthday was yesterday. Thank everybody that said happy birthday. I was supposed to let him see it and talk to him about it this morning, but I was on the phone this morning. He got up and got dressed. I love you too, Zan. I love you. I love you. Yeah. You guys, this channel's going, well, not this channel, but the other channel's going to blow up. Just hang on in there. Just trust and believe what I'm saying. It's finna blow up. It's going to blow up in a minute. You're going to see all kind of people coming in there. Yes, you are. But, we all go through. Let me go ahead and finish taking the walk. We all go through things in our life. And some of them, they pull us back. And some things, we know, but we just hope. We just hope that things work out for the best. And in reality, we know it's not going to work out for the best. We just hope it does, but we have ourselves prepared. Always. Sometimes we think we're not prepared, but we are. We are prepared. That's for sure. This is a very beautiful plant. Look how pretty this plant is, you guys. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Wow. Man, I'm going to take y'all to Botanical Garden. If you guys like Mother Nature and things like that, you'll love when I go to Botanical Garden. I like seeing Mother Nature and how pretty. Look at here. There's this kid. He was at some kind of state they said state fair, and Freddie said, "I'm listening." He was at some kind of state fair, and he brought some insect, and it's a moth, but the moth was like 1 to 2 inches in diameter, but the moth was an invasive animal that's been quarantined in 1,100 countries. He didn't even know he had this thing. The judges knew it was, and this moth is quarantined for whatever it is. This moth brings some kind of here in the United States, it brings some kind of disease with him. And this kid was showing this moth at the state fair. He done caught this moth, and he named the moth what it was. But he didn't know that he was not supposed to have that kind of insect, even in the United States. Had never been seen in the United States. Anyway, I don't know what they're going to do to the kid and everybody that was at the state fair. Hey, Carisha, how you doing? Marsha Poole. It was crazy. I was reading it a little bit this morning. It's crazy. Catching something that's quarantined. Hey, Misty Blue, good morning to you. And security. She said security is in the building. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, you know, life is, life gonna, life gives us a lot of ups and downs. It do. And I know whatever you guys went through on Friday, which I know I went through a lot. I'm still trying to shake off what happened Friday. And I really can't just shake it off. I gotta have to deal with it. But nevertheless, I don't walk to the street. Anyway, you know, these walks make me think about my situation. I be making plans on things, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it. Talking to you guys help me plan out my day, my week, my year. You know, a lot of people going through some stuff today that they don't need to go with. Uh, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all about this conversation. I know I'm gonna disturb at least one person. I know I'm gonna disturb in the chat. But you know, you know, me and people, I talk to people all the time. At least once a day, I talk to somebody new, old, whatever. But we like to have good conversation. You know, I like to have good conversation, and we can agree to disagree on some things. And um, you know, but I think that we get stuck in what we want to believe because we don't want to realize the truth. And then we sit back and we wonder why things is happening in the world the way that it is. And it's really just simple. To me, it's simple. But to everybody else and my friend, it's not simple. And it's no argument or anything. It's not an argument. But, so, I look at it like this. You guys. And I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm finna get right to it. Because we're not going to have a long conversation. I'm going right back to the house. I left my door open. My dog's in there. And my back is hurting for some reason. Probably because I took my husband out to eat yesterday after riding around in some heat so he can figure out what restaurant he want to eat at. He going to want to eat at a Mexican restaurant. And usually when we found this restaurant a long time ago, it was all right. But I don't know what's going on with it now. Even their chips and dip ain't even good. I'm like, Lord, you should have left me at home. You could have went out here by yourself. Wasted my time. But, that's what I gave him for his birthday. We was going to go out of town, but how things is right now, we just going to be, you got to just sometimes dig your feet down in the dirt and hang on. Because we got to do what we got to do. Good morning to you, Monique. Good morning, Misty Blue. Good morning to you. Anyway, let's talk about one thing, because we always want to do something to encourage information, something to put on your mind, whether you like it or not. This is my understanding. Everybody has an understanding. Not saying that you guys' understanding is wrong or you don't have to think it. But one thing I was told a long time ago, when you start lying to yourself, then it becomes fatal. You know? Now, I'm going to give you an example before I tell the story. Okay, if you got a pair of shoes and you know you wear size 7, but you trying to put yourself in a size 5 shoe, okay? You wearing a size 5 shoe, you getting coins on your on your toe and your foot is hurting and you know, yeah, you can wear the shoe. You can actually walk in the shoe. But let's get real. The shoe don't fit. And when you were up, your mother probably never put you on a small shoe. Okay? Now, hey Shay, how you doing? You can still wear the shoe though. So I was talking to a young lady this morning. I love her to death. Just love her because of her whole character and personality. She's a challenge. And when I say that, it's like, you know, we we peeing on each other's information that we say. I say red, she say blue. I say black, she say white. But here's the thing, and a lot of you guys gonna be in the chat, and you guys, I want your honest opinion. Now, I know what you guys say, and you're gonna believe what you're gonna believe because you live in this world. So here we go. So the conversation was about leggings. Leggings. I wear leggings when I walk. This is what you guys see. I wear leggings when I walk, but I wear a t-shirt on top of it. But we were just talking about how leggings is and what's going on with leggings. It's no big deal or whatever. Leggings. But we've had this conversation in this chat before. You guys remember. I say, all these girls wearing all these leggings and ain't nothing wrong. That's the first thing I hear. SP, you're from the old school. Ain't nothing wrong with leggings. Ain't nothing wrong with leggings. Leggings is good. I like leggings. Leggings, 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 leggings. Yeah. Okay. But so this is the new world. Everybody's wearing leggings. Women wearing leggings, men wearing leggings, kids wearing leggings, teenagers wearing leggings. They tie up the shirt and make sure you see the butt and the taco, and everybody know what the taco is. They want you to see everything. They even got the TikTok leggings where it goes up in your, it conforms to your buttocks and see all the physical prints. Hey, Carice. And everybody say, ain't nothing wrong with leggings, SP. You tripping. Okay. But when I was growing up, only people who was wearing leggings is two people. One was the babies. The babies wore the tights. They weren't called leggings, they were called tights. Lisa said, diamonds are no longer a girl's best friend, leggings are. You're right. But the babies were wearing the tights. And when the babies wore the tights, they always had a shirt or a dress to put on top. You didn't see their butts hanging out. You didn't see the prints. And it was just like warm leggings or whatever, you know. It usually matched the dress or just kept the little legs warm, so that if they ran and did a flip or fell down or however they get up on a chair, grown folks wasn't looking at what they had on underneath. That's one reason why the little babies wore the leggings. Hey, Nene, how you doing? Okay, that's when the little babies wore the leggings. Cute. The other people wore the leggings were prostitutes. Okay? Prostitutes. If I'm right, put a one in the chat. You didn't see no adults walking around with leggings, especially with a high top shirt or a crop shirt or a half shirt, whatever you want to call it. They too revealing to me, SP. I don't wear them. Well, you know. So only time you seen leggings was prostitutes. And like I said, the babies wore them for a certain reason. But prostitutes wore the leggings so that you didn't have to imagine what they had. They had a little butt there. They had a little taco going on. She says, my husband loves the leggings I won from you, but I would never wear them outside. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So, yes, yes. So now, when you see an adults, you see the prostitutes was wearing them. They be on the corners in Las Vegas, on the corners, Main Street, Broadway, Main, whatever. And they had the little purse. Not only that, when you seen a prostitute, you knew it was a prostitute. Not only because she had leggings on, what else did she have on? She had the big flyaway eyelashes and heavy makeup, heavy duty makeup, and lots of hair. You guys, if I, put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Now, that's what people saying is the fashion. Wear your leggings, put your eyelashes on, put heavy makeup on, put your biggest wig on or your longest wig, and you prance around. And so people's like, I'm cute. This is cute. You're beautiful. Oh, see, we tell fashion what's fashion. Fashion don't tell us. It's what we buy and what we want. So now we're starting to buy that stuff. So now you don't even see grown women. You see teenagers wanting to wear this at school and all this other stuff. So she says, I don't know about the prostitutes. I know about the babies. Well, you probably wasn't on them corners, and I'm telling you, if you looked at a prostitute, you could tell it was a prostitute because what she wore and with the big, heavy, the flyaway eyelashes that can reach you from across the street. People bat their eye and it takes them 10 minutes to open it up. It's like, pow. And if they wanted to touch you, the only thing they had to do was just, blink, pow. You done got hit in the back with an eyelash. These eyelashes are so long now, they're like 4 or 5 inches long. I mean, makeup was to perfect and cover up some things, but the extent that the people are going to now, everybody looks like a prostitute. And that's fashion now. That's what everybody want to go to. But that's not what we were talking about. Well, no ballet. Yeah, ballet dancers, but yeah, that's just dancing. And like sports and stuff, they did it in sports, but not not just walking around freely like that. I mean, it just wasn't like that. Now, here's the thing: when they blink, they say hello. Yeah, that's the reason why they get them. So they be like, I mean, and the more longer they get, where they catch your attention. I mean, okay. But anyway, I was actually only speaking on how we were raised, that our mothers, she said it's not 1925. See, that's a closed mind. This didn't happen in no 1925. Actually, this was in the when you was growing up, 1960s, 70s, your mother would not let you go outside looking like that. Ain't got nothing to do with age. I'm just telling you. Your mother wouldn't do it. You wouldn't be putting on no eyelashes that's 4 inches. You wouldn't be putting on no leggings that's up in your crotch. And then here's the thing, and anybody can do it. But here's the situation. So now we got our young ladies, cause we got our older ladies saying, "Ain't nothing wrong with it. You old SP. You living in 1925." But when these little girls that we're saying it's okay to walk around, and they're 10 and 9 and 12, and it really don't have to do with the leggings. It has to do with the mentality of the person that's putting on the leggings. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand that the reason why, and people say, why is all of this stuff is happening? Look, what we're saying is okay, and our kids are looking at older women thinking that they cute because they want to be, seductive like this, which it's okay in your home or whatever. But like I was telling the young lady this morning, I have them, but I have to cover myself up because I represent my husband, and he doesn't want everybody to see my butt, my tit, and my coochie. He don't want that. So then when people go out and they meet somebody and they dating, I'm wearing my leggings, girl, and I'm this, that, and the other. And so the prostitutes, well, not the prostitutes, but the young ladies, they're looking at the older women saying it's okay. So the younger ladies say, well, mama, you wearing it, and Annie wearing it, and cousin wearing it, and the doctor's wearing it. I'm going to tell you guys something. My husband's doctor, I couldn't believe she was a doctor. When we first met her, I was like, I need to meet your doctor because we was changing insurance and stuff and doctors. And I said, I need to meet this new doctor that your sister done went and got you. And I'm going with you. And he was like, okay. I go to the doctor's office. We sitting in the lobby. And he says, I think that's her. And I'm looking at this woman. She's an African woman. I'm not saying African American. I said she's African. She was dark, dark, dark. She was dark. When I say dark, I mean dark. Like my tire dark. She was dark. She had blonde hair that went halfway to her back. She had blue contacts on. She had leggings going up to her tits and a half cut off shirt. And she was tall and she had a body on her. And I said, surely that's not your doctor. And I'm thinking to myself, she's a prostitute. I'm just saying, that's what my thought was. I didn't want to say it. My husband said, no, baby, that's my doctor. I said, no, 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 no. I started laughing. I said, no, that's a patient. That's what I said. That's a patient. But, and his sister must have told him. Because you wouldn't have looked at her and said that's what she was. And there was more to it than that. But she stood up and she called my husband's name. And I said, I'll be dang. I said, I'm going with you. I'm going to see what this heifer's all about. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, oh, no. No, I'm not leaving you alone with this one. She's got something mixed up. She's got 5 screws and 3 of them missing. Something's not right. He was like, baby, there's nothing wrong with her. I said, yes, something's got to be wrong with her. Why would she come to the office looking like this? Why? And I'm just saying, oh, you guys, I should have took a picture of her. I should have took a picture of her. You would have said, I wouldn't have left her with my husband either. She had a body that come get out of here, but you know what? Very not professional. And I knew it. I said, now I'm going to see what her, what all her credentials was. So I was asking her all kind of questions. I was like, so you're a doctor? What school did you go to? What degrees do you have? She was a medical doctor. Medicine. She's a medicine doctor. Let me tell you what she did. I told my husband, the second time he went, I didn't go with him. I told him, he was like, I like her. He was like, I like her. I'm a keeper. This is what he told me. I like her. I'm a keeper. Baby, I like her. You just mad because you looking at her. And his sister got mad at me. She was like, SP is she just jealous. She's just jealous. She's just flamboyant like that. SP just jealous. I said, you know what? That right there tells me a lot. The judgment of it all. So as women, how many of us have had a conversation with these young ladies about clothing and the perception of what people think when they wear certain things? I'm just saying. Good morning, y'all. Me and his sister, I didn't talk to his sister. I was talking to my husband, and I said, honey, something tells me that she's just not wrapped right. Something's wrong for her to have this high education and these degrees, but she comes in here, and I promise you guys, I wouldn't say this, and I'm not talking about this person. I'm telling you the truth. You can take it however you want. It's the truth. And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it for anybody just because they want to wear leggings. I'm just saying this is what happened. I said, honey, she looks like a prostitute. In a bad case, in a bad situation. She didn't look like a wannabe prostitute. She looked like a woman that should have been in Las Vegas on the strip all day long. I'm just telling you the truth. And he was like, his sister said, your wife is she's just jealous. That's all it is. I said, you know what? I'm not going to fight with you. I'm just saying, I don't think she's appropriate for the job. And I talked to her. When she did an assessment on my husband in the office, here's the first problem. Here's two problems I got. You know those little bitty machines that you buy at Walgreens that you put, they getting ready to do your blood pressure and stuff like that and check your heart rate and all this other stuff. She got one of those things and wrapped around my husband's wrist and took his blood pressure and his heart rate. And I said, hey, where's your stethoscope at? Why you not listening for my husband's lungs and hearing? You can't hear rails in congestion with that machine. You said you a doctor. I I expect you to take out your stethoscope and listen to his lungs, not read off on a machine that wraps around. We could have bought that at Walgreens ourselves. I'm just saying. I told my husband, she's not the one. Baby, she's not the one. I tried to tell my husband that. He listening to his sister. And he was listening to his sister, and his sister said, SP just jealous because she beautiful. She beautiful. She got a husband. She don't want you. She got a husband. And he was like, I like her. I think she all right. And so his sister said, well, bro, then go with her. It's you, it's your doctor, and if you like her, it don't matter what your wife say. You know what then? You know what I did? I said, okay, I said, okay. And he started going to her. And I stepped back. I did. I stepped back. And let me tell you something. That lady almost killed my husband. She had his meds all mixed up. I don't know if you guys remember, but his meds was all mixed up. He didn't know if he was coming or going. She had gave him some that he was allergic to that was in his freaking file. The last time he was at the hospital, you guys. And you know what? I said, I bet you won't do that no more. When we finally got him all right, we remember when, it was around Christmas time, and I took him to the hospital. We couldn't figure out, and he was like, I'm all over the place. I don't know where I am, what's going on, and this, that, and the other. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm agitated. My heart's beating fast. I don't know. He's in the hospital. He don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Because she done gave him a prescription of medication that's been in his file his whole life that he should not ever be taking. Had him all towed up. Matter of fact, when I went and got him at the hospital and brought him home, car running all raggedy or whatever, putting down the street, he's trying to get something to eat. He told me, he was like, I'm still not feeling good, baby. You driving radical lane. I'm like, the car finna stop on us. And so what do? I said, I'm not finna be out here with you and you saying that something's still not right and I'm going home. He was like, take me back to the hospital. I said, I can't. I don't know if the car's going to make it. I'm going home. I get home. We can call the ambulance. I get home. He called his friend and said, come and take me to the hospital. He was thinking, he was like, my wife won't take me back to the hospital. I need to go back. Something ain't right. Anyway, he went back to the hospital. You guys know, it was the same day that we had our Christmas thing in December. He finally said, baby, exactly, Freddie. He said, baby, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. Now, I just told you guys that story because you guys knew what was going on around Christmas time. And that's the person that now I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying sometimes you can look at a person and persons have a perception. And these men running around here, or, you know, people, but mainly it's like a lot of men. I'm not just saying just men, but you got your kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, standing on that corner, waiting on the bus, and they got this stuff on with the big old eyelashes, all this makeup on, all this hair, because now kids, 10, 11, 12-year old, they're wearing tracks and wigs. They didn't used to do that when we was young. They doing it now. They think, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you didn't have no hair when you was young, you didn't have no hair. You did what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, 10, 9, 10, 12 years old, tracks, wigs, whatever. I mean, when you get up 40, 50 years old, that's who done those things because, whatever. But so I'm just saying when we allow our daughters to go out there like that and these men can't control what they see, they feel like you're taunting me with it. And I know some people be like, I should be able to wear what I want to wear. I can wear what I want to wear. Yeah, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm telling you, this is why some countries, their women cover themselves up because they don't want to tempt that person. And then that's why all these kids, every time I turn around, an 11-year-old girl trying to get snatched off the corner, she's just trying to go to school. It's happening in every state. I hear about 2 or 3 of them every day. Kids, they just drive up and then they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody walking around with the coochie out. Everybody walking around with coochie out. Ain't nothing wrong with it, SP. You living in 1925. Okay. Here's the other thing. Exactly, Marcia. Here's the other thing. My youngest daughter, she would get in trouble because she was not mature enough to have a cell phone. I tell her not to take it to school. That what you think she do? She take it to school. She get to a point. I don't care. I get it back in a minute. My daddy gonna give it to me. Da 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 da. Grades start failing and everything. She hiding the phone, putting it in her pocket. She don't even lie. I said, give me your phone, because I already went downstairs and your phone not there. She just walks in and hand it to me. These kids don't freaking care. They gonna do what they want to do, and that's why they want it. Then you got some parents. It's not the phone. It's not the phone. It's your mentality. You're not mature enough to even have a phone. So you shouldn't have a phone if you're not going to do right. So our kids are not mature enough to be wearing that kind of stuff. And then we're thinking, ain't nothing wrong with it. But then when they come up missing, or somebody that put their hands on, they running around a grown man. You got your boyfriend, and here they is flapping around this grown man with these tights on, these leggings on, coochie all up in the air. The man just looking, waiting for you to go to work. You guys, we can't do better, because the mentality that we have is saying, if I can wear them and I'm 40, I'm 50 years old, ain't nothing wrong with it. I wear them. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know? And these kids like, she wearing it, I wear it. And so now that's our fashion. And they keep putting it out there. And the world being right now, if the devil is walking the earth, entertainment, TV, they show our kids, this is pretty. This is beautiful. So what do our kids want to be? Pretty and beautiful, not knowing that they're putting themselves in danger. It's like putting a piece of bait on a hook and throwing it in the water. Just throw your pole in the water, your pole in the water. Sooner or later, you're going to catch something. It's bait. Everybody in here right now, I just want to know, do you not know that your fashion is bait? What you wear is bait. You can wear something beautiful, sexy, or you can wear something and be presentable. But if you want to catch a man or a woman, or you want to catch somebody for a relationship, you wear certain items in clothing and you present yourself. It's bait. Even my stepfather would call makeup war paint. But there's certain items you know that change the dynamics when you walk in a room. If you put that certain legging on, or you pull it up. Just saying. I'm just saying. Be careful what you're saying is okay, because when the little ones are watching us, and we're saying it's okay, they don't know. They know, but they overdo it. They overdo it. You buy a pair of leggings, fine. They buy a pair of leggings and pull them up. Now you got a problem. There's a lot of mothers out there, and I have ran into quite a few, that has basically said, you know, they sometimes guess. I wonder if I wouldn't have let my daughter wear certain kind of clothes. Because when she put on those clothes, then she started acting a different kind of way. you know? So, you know, I'm just saying. Now, I don't know what woman you know that you married and your husband get a doctor and she looking like Nicki Minaj. She looking like Nicki Minaj, ain't doing no assessment or nothing, chewing on bubble gum, 90 miles going north. You know, are you gonna leave your husband there? What, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting there smelling and grinning, and she bumping her tits up to him, and oh, some says, I kid you not. Women do some of the craziest things. We was in Tennessee. This one woman, she had the biggest caboose I've ever seen in my life. We standing there in line, and for some unknown reason, she decided she's gonna move a table. Now she gets right in front of my husband, and so she starts backing the table. She's pulling the table towards her, and she's backing up. And he's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and he's looking at me like, is she really finna do this in front of my wife? And I already know what she finna do. And I'm looking at, is you gonna move, honey? And he's standing there, he don't know what the heck to do. He's like, what she's finna do is back her caboose up to me and then act like she don't know I'm standing here. I mean, she literally got right in front of me. So guess what? I'm sitting there looking at her in Tennessee. And what did she do? She backed up. Only needed about 4 or 5 steps until her butt was pretty much in his lap. And she turns back and say, oop, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And then look at me and say, oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. And he's standing there like, so then, you know, he moves out the way. She wanted to come and be our waitress. I said, no, I need your manager. I need your manager. And the manager come. And I said, my husband didn't have enough sense to move out the way. And he knew what was going to happen. And I said, didn't you know what was going to happen, honey? He said, yes, I did. I said, we need a new waitress. That one will not work. That one will not work. Thank you very much. Maybe she can go flirt with somebody else's husband that way. But with mine, no. Women do stuff like that. And she have the leggings on? Yes, she did. Her butt was huge. It looked like two U-Haul trucks on both sides. I'm going to give it to the sister. She didn't have to put on no leggings. She had it all. She had it all. But that wasn't enough. She wanted to make sure her presence was known. And not only that, she done picked out this man, which was my husband, you guys. And to try to do her little flirt. I guess she wanted to make sure I can catch any guy in here I want, even a married man. You could. You could. Yeah. She didn't care he was married. She did not. Matter of fact, she probably like, I don't want your man. I just want his money. I just want him to take me out, pay my bills, take me shopping, lay down with me. But you can go do the cooking. You can go do the cleaning. You can pick him up when he's sick. You can pray for him when he's ill. You know, you can help him when everything goes south and he needs a little help or whatever. You do that. You go iron his clothes and take him to the dry cleaner and all of that. You go cook. and I'm going to play with your husband. No, the heck you're not. Yes, I made a complaint to the manager. I made my husband tell him. I said, she literally got right in front of my husband and backed her caboose up until she was literally in his lap. Honey, and I know she did it on purpose. Didn't she, honey? Did she or did she not? And my husband said, yes, she did. I said, I will not have her come to my table. If that's what y'all do, you guys think I'm just gonna sit here? I almost went off. I think though she could have beat me up. I'm just telling y'all the truth. This one, let me tell you something. Pat said I would have smacked that. She was, you know what? She was pretty all down below from the neck down, but her face was jacked up now. I ain't gonna lie. You can stand on your chair and speak. This woman looks like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. She wasn't ugly. I'm just telling you guys. She wasn't ugly, but it looked like she can go some rounds. You gotta know. You can tell that she probably had a whole bunch of fights. You know what I'm saying? Those women right there, they probably fought all their whole life because, you know, back when I was growing up, caboose was the thing. You know what I'm saying? But first it was the tits for a minute, then it went to the butt. So what set that trunk? Certain people, you look at them and you say, you know what, I can handle some business on that. But this woman right here, being in a whole different state and everything, the way she did it, let me tell you, I didn't have a problem if she would have came. Yeah, I would have stood my ground. But I think just telling her manager what she just did was the best thing I could have done. That's the best thing I could have done. I didn't have to put my hands on her. Because like I said, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. You know, she probably would have told me up. But if she would have wanted to fight after I told her manager, oh yeah, I would have fought. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want her around my husband no more. Period. You know he had a story to tell all his friends. Oh, she did it right in front of my wife, man. Yeah. Oh, she had this caboose that was like it was like two of Nicki Minaj. I mean, she would put Nicki Minaj to shame. She said I like to draw attention to women like that. Oh, you like to draw attention to women like that? She said I had a 48-year-old hitting on my son in the salon with us. He was petrified. Yeah, he did. He said as he was gonna take her down. Shoot. Man, I would have had to go. I would have had to just, you know, I wasn't mad like that. Only way I can really even think about fighting is I have to be very very mad. I was mad that she did it, but like we're out having a good time, and here this woman is thinking it was about her. I'm pretty sure she was a home wrecker. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she was a home wrecker. But she wasn't finna do nothing there. But it happens all the time, to be honest with you. Women are attracted to married men. They are. They're like, well, shoot, he paying the bills over there. Yep. He looking good. Yeah, I don't want him. I just need a little help. He can't tell me I can't do this because he got a whole wife over there. So I can do what I want to do, and he can take care of me in the bedroom and help me keep my house up or my bills or something. And I don't even have to see him all the time. And he think he doing something special when a man's going through his middle age crisis or something. She playing a dangerous game. Yeah, she was. Anyway, I don't know how we got on all of that, but Anyway, you guys, I think that, like I said, you know, the first thing that people look, especially at us, the children look at us, men look at us, is the perception that we give them. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like my husband, if I walked out the door with leggings on up in my crotch, oh man, he would snatch me back in the house so quick it ain't even funny. But I don't want to give that out there. Even like right now, I wouldn't do it no way. But my body ain't like all distorted where I can't. It's not like that. I put on leggings and I can rock with the best of it. Now I'm not gonna say I'm in like the 40, 50%. I'm just saying the way I feel about me, I can do better. But that don't mean it's for everybody. SP has a small gang, the Nuggets. Pins, what y'all gonna do? Girl, let me tell you. If she ever, if she would ever get me angry or whatever, I don't need a gang. Shoot, I got, I got three. I got Smith and Western, and then I got my 380. You know what I'm saying? And I got a one single number. I got a 9. I ain't gonna play with no female. I'm not gonna get up there and do all of that. Y'all crazy. That's what I'm saying. You know, it ain't about all of that. I don't fight. I just don't. I just don't fight. I will if I have to, but I'm just not. But that's my gang. That's the only gang I need. And I don't, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't carry one magazine because I know that I can find myself in a situation easily and I need to handle business. It's gonna be way more than maybe 2 or 3 people. And and here's something else you guys don't know. Don't make us do a mock trial on you. I'm not gonna make y'all do a mock trial on me. No, I'm not bad. I'm telling you guys. I'm a scary person. But my scariness always makes me win because once I come out the scariness, I literally, I'm in defense mode and I don't stop. And that's why I don't get angry. That's why if you have patience, you can do anything in this world. So I'd rather not argue, fight. I don't mind having debates. And what I believe may not have to be true to what your belief is. But the way I was raised, this is how I was raised. And like I said, I know when it comes to certain people, I know if they got the upper hand on me if we fall. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't mad enough to fight her. Even what she did, I still wasn't mad enough to fight her. I would have said, chick, what the heck you doing? And embarrass her or something? Baby, da 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 da. I'm sorry. That was an accident. You know good and well that was not an accident. You know good and well. So I sit there and watched it play out, and I'm sitting there thinking, I wonder what my husband gonna do. Did he move out the way? No, he didn't move out the way. He looking at her, looking at me, looking at her. She just steady backing up, steady backing up. He just froze. He's like, oh my goodness, I know this woman is not finna do this. Did she do it? She did it. Yeah. She said it's the rush. Ender. Yeah, I'm here with you and by you. All right. Anyway, you guys, I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want to do. That's your life, just like my life is my life. But sometimes we got to look at how we make decisions, especially when we're dating. When we're dating a man, and a man sees you this way, you thinking, he think I'm cute. Yeah. And he knows that everybody else thinking you cute and you very freely with it. My son told me stuff like that. You guys, I'm telling you the truth. I had this girlfriend. I told y'all, and I'm gonna get off of here. I had this girlfriend. She's not cute whatsoever. I mean, she kind of just looks like Wesley Snipes. She had a rinky-dinky body. She was very thin, fragile woman. She had a handful of butt. That's about it. She thin, but she wore clothes like this all the time. And when we would go out, the men would just fly over to her. And I told my girlfriend that. I told my son, and he was like, "Well, Mom, they know what she's all about." I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "She picked up every man in the club." He was like, "Yeah, they know she's easy. They know." My son told me this. If you don't believe me, quit arguing with another woman when she's telling you something because you want to be right, and go ask a man. Go ask any man when a woman wears stuff like that, what do they think? And they'll tell you. Now, the ones that's out there in the game and, they doing the rapping and stuff, they don't mind because, they got a woman at home and they get to look at you. But when you're dating and a man is looking at you and you want to be married, you want to have a relationship, you want a man that's not going to be looking at all the women and all of that stuff, you can't present that to him and think he's not going to, because the world's going to show him that anyway. You're not hiding nothing by not doing it. People are like, well, what you won't do, they will. Let me tell you something. Certain men, there's certain type of relationship. It don't even have to be a man, just any relationship, you guys. So forgive me if I just say the traditional man woman. It could be a woman woman. It could be a man man or whatever. I'm not knocking nothing. I'm just saying you would not want your significant other, everybody seeing them in that kind of a fashion. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, that's fine. Yeah, you got to know your word. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of men will tell you back then is the same today as it was back then. They want a freak in the sheets, but they ain't bringing that home to mom. They not gonna bring that home to mom, and when they do, it don't work because you knew what they were when they got you. They knew how you were looking. Anyway, you guys, that's for those that's out there dating. I know you've heard it before. You may not be in agreement with it, but you know, certain people, if you're looking to date someone, make sure that you guys' mind is on the same level. If you don't like this person because they're freely, and it's called expressing themselves in a way. Don't think you're gonna marry them and it's gonna stop. It's not. If they can't respect themselves while you guys are dating, it's just not gonna happen. And then get married, and then now you mad because they half naked going to the club, and you wondering why. Why? Because they wondering why you marry them. You already know. Then they be like, but I really didn't know. No, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why when you go in the bedroom with your significant other, that's where you conduct that business at. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. That's just something that I just wanted to share. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Just keep it on your mind. Do better with your children. They're looking and they're watching us. All right, you guys. Be good.